Hi there, everyone. It's Maud here again, and welcome to your part 3 of the Yoga for Joy series. If this is the first class you're taking in the series, welcome. But if this is the third class that you have taken in the series, then I thank you so much for following along. So I've spoken in my other classes how regardless of where you are in the joy or joyfulness spectrum, whether you're already in a joyful place and you want to retain sort of that emotion, that state of mind and state of the body, perhaps in the heart, or if you are one where you're just not quite there in the joyful place and you want to cultivate that and you want to remember what it feels like to be joyful, then this is the class for you. The class is designed and curated to radiate energy. And so my intent is to uplift your mood, or at least let you feel better at the end of class compared to when you started class. So we're actually going to start here seated. I have my trusty little blanket here, and I always like to sit on something, whether it's for yoga practice or just watching TV. It's just nice to have a little bit of lift in your hips above your knees. As far as props are concerned, I do have blocks and blankets and bolsters. Whatever you have at your disposal, please grab them. We will most likely be using the blocks, but it's up to your level of experience. So for now, to start, cross the shins, elongate your spine. Find a nice comfortable seat, both sit bones grounded towards the blanket. You can just place your hands on top of your thighs. If you want, you can always turn the palms up towards the ceiling, whatever feels good to you and whichever one makes you just relax your fingers and relax the upper body. Start to close the eyes or just get your eyelids to feel heavy right now. Do a scan of the muscles in your face. Also relax the jawline. Speaking of which, in my other classes, I have spoken about the two most important muscles to engage. In this class especially, and that is the corners of the mouth. So even as we're closing our eyes, tuning into the breath, have a little smile. Get into that place where you feel like everything is okay. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth and slowly sigh it out. Ha. With a smile, inhale through nose. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Let's do it like that one more time. Inhale. And then exhale. Perhaps if you want to keep inhaling and exhaling that way, that's okay. But just know at some point, you want to keep the breath soft. So if you want to start inhaling and exhaling through the nose or ujjayi breath, you can get there. And if you're not quite there just yet, just make sure that you breathe with intention. Feeling the expansion, not just in the belly, but in the entire rib cage, front, side, and back. Allow the lungs to expand in the same way you're allowing positive energy to come in. Keeping your eyes closed, just cross your arms towards the chest and your hands are kind of one on top of the other. Without so much as a thought, just start to sway the body left and right. And hopefully you stay here with closed eyes or heavy eyelids. Don't just feel the physical spaciousness of your chest, but the energetic spaciousness. What I mean is joy is an emotion of expansion. You cannot be joyful and just not want to spread that feeling around. Spread that word to your loved ones, your friends, or people who need it. A couple of sways left and right. And slowly come to center. You can blink the eyes open. Inhale, lift the arms up. Watch the palms connect. And as you exhale, hands to heart center. Thumbs touch your chest. Inhale, lift the arms up. And as you exhale, slowly twist to the left, right hand on your left thigh, left hand behind you or on a block or something to kickstand. The spine is strong, at the same time soft as you deepen this twist. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist. Already feeling some light-heartedness here, not so serious. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. We'll just switch the shins, come to center. Hands on the knees or on the thighs. We're just going to rock forward, back, right, and left, forward, back, right, and left. Feels good in the lower back, also the side bodies. But I'm not going to be cueing a lot of alignment for this series, especially because I want you guys to just feel good and not overthink anything. One more, just front, back, and side to side. Now we're going to do this thing called a rib circle. So hands still on the thighs. And just make a circle with your ribs right here. You kind of want to pull your heart out. Come up to the side. Round your spine. Come up to the other side. Again, no overthinking. If you're already in a place where you feel awkward because you think this requires some choreography or somebody else is watching you, I will say, you know what? Don't worry about all that. Just move the body, move the ribs. Then we'll go the other direction, see? Short and sweet. Keep going around the spine, jut the heart forward. And to the side. Perhaps 2 more circles like this. Beautiful. Slowly come to center. Lengthen your right leg out to the side and bend your left leg deep so that your heel is close to your perineum or your hips. Plant your left hand outside your left hip. And then as you inhale, squeeze your glutes to lift yourselves up. Open up the hips. And as you exhale, plant the booty down and the left hand reaches towards the right foot. If you can't reach, don't worry. Just do the best you can. Plant the left hand outside the hip again. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sit. Inhale, reach. Exhale, plant. Let's do about 3 more of this on this side. I talked about joyfulness and happiness being an emotion of expansion. Feel the expansion right here too, all the way up to your fingers, all the way up to your reach, like you could feel the energy radiate somewhere else. Slowly come to center. Just do the other side. Lengthen the left leg. Right foot is in towards your perineum. Plant your right hand. Inhale, squeeze glutes to lift the hips up. Exhale, sit. Right hand reaches towards your left foot. And then plant. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, plant. Twist it out. Place it down. 3 more. Feel free to move slower than I am. This does feel good. Like I said, we're going to radiate a lot of energy today. Actually, all the classes in the series, that's the whole purpose. 1 more time on this side. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, place it down. Inhale, reach over. And then exhale, come through. Nice. Keep your right leg bent right here. And then stack your left knee on top of the right, the best you can, for Gomukhasana or cow face legs. If you want to use a blanket or one of the blocks or a bolster to kind of cushion your limbs on top of each other, if it's too lifted, go ahead and do that. But I will say we're not going to be staying here for long. So just make your own adjustments, make sure that you're comfortable. So the left knee is on top of the right. We're going to plant our left hand down. Inhale the right arm. And then lateral bend to the left. Just sliding down an imaginary wall. Inhale, lift. Exhale, plant. Inhale, the left arm reaches over. And then lateral bend to the other side. And we're just going to teeter-totter here. And really reach up towards the side of the ribs, from the side of the ribs rather, towards the sky. One more on each side. Deeply bend the hand that's planted. Beautiful. Come to center. Now place your hands outside of the right foot, the left foot rather, and then slowly lift your right knee off of the mat. Make a turn towards the back of the mat. Bend your right leg. Left hand can be in front of you, and then inhale, lift your right arm up. So the right leg is bent and your booty is all the way to the back. I apologize, I'm not looking at you right now. But focus on lengthening the spine and just feeling expansion in the heart. 5 fingers engaged, reaching up. Drop left ear to left shoulder. As you exhale, walk the hands towards your left foot. Drop the right knee. Pivot the body towards the front and your back in this Gomukhasana. We'll do that one more time. Hands by your left foot. Lift your right knee off. Pivot towards the back of the mat. Bend your right leg. Left hand is in front of your face on the mat. Inhale, right arm reaches. Deep bend in the right leg. Left ear to left shoulder. Drop it, open the neck. If you want to bind, you can place your right hand in the hip crease of your left side, your left hip. Expand, expand, expand. Really open the chest, beam the heart open. And then slowly release. Walk the hands towards your left foot. Pivot. Drop your right knee. Stack the knees. Just one breath right here. Inhale. And then exhale. Beautiful. Let's switch the legs. So this time the left leg is down on the mat. And it's still bent, stacking the right knee on top of the left best you can. You can snuggle up as much as you can. Place something between the limbs. This time place your right hand down first. Inhale to lift the left arm up. And as you exhale, bend towards your right. Deeply bend that right elbow if you want. Plant the left hand, right hand down, up rather. And then exhale, reach over. Revisit this teeter-totter that we did earlier on the other side. Perhaps closing the eyes and really noticing where you're sensing this opening, this dynamic movement. Where are you radiating energy from? One more time on each side. Perhaps one more time on the right. And one more time on the left. And come to center just for a little bit because you're going to plant your hands outside of the right foot. Like I said, pivot, lift your left knee off of the mat. Turn towards the back of the mat, side lunge to the left. Keep your right hand down. The left leg is bent. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Twist towards the left. You want to stack the shoulders. Drop the right ear to right shoulder. Open up the left side of the neck. Breathe. Expand your heart. Slowly release. Walk the hands back towards your right foot. Pivot. Drop left knee down. Pivot the body towards the front and your back. One more time. Hands by the right foot. Lift your left knee up. Side lunge towards the left. Right hand underneath your face before you lift up and twist to the left. Send your hips to the back. Open up the left side of the neck. Breathe. If you want to bind, hand can be on your right hip crease. I hope it encourages some opening, and if it doesn't, keep your left arm lifted. Slowly walk the hands towards your right foot. Drop your left knee down. Pivot the front of the body towards the front. Beautiful. Good job, you guys. Now, let's get into downward facing dog. So I'm going to set my blanket aside. Place your hands on the mat, palm the mat, and then tuck your toes under. Slowly lift the hips up, downward facing dog. If this is your first down dog of the day, let's just pedal the legs left and right. You're making that letter A shape with your tailbone at the top of that letter. Please lengthen your spine. Spread the fingers and the palms are glued to the mat. Relax the head, slowly opening up the back of the body so you can keep your spine long and your legs bent if you wish to do that. And then come into a still down dog rather. Lift your lower belly back and up, strong shoulders with a smile. Inhale. Exhale, side out. Beautiful. Now we're going to kick our heels towards our glutes, be a little bit playful. So just kick. Just kicking. I don't know how this may not radiate energy, but this should be fun. If you want to take it slow, you can always just step. Otherwise, let's keep kicking. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, breathe, 2, and downward facing dog. Inhale. Get to your happy place. Exhale. The bottom of your exhale, step the right foot between the palms. Coming into a supported warrior 3. So hands on blocks or hands on the mat. Inhale, launch the left leg up. I have my 2 blocks here on the ready. I can use them. I can flatten them. Make sure this left foot is right behind the left hip. Shut the door behind you. Lengthen your spine. Relax your neck. If you want to do a twist out of this, right hand on your right hip crease and just turn the body towards the right. Don't be so serious. Be playful. Be curious. Slowly plant the right hand down. Plant the left foot to the back. Plant your left knee down. And come into a half split. Hands can be on blocks once again, or it can just reach down towards your mat or be on your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. You can keep your left hand down or on a block if you wish to do so. Right thumb on your right hip crease, sit to your right hip down, and then twist the body towards the right. If you wish to stack your shoulders, and if your shoulders are stacked, it feels good, lift your right arm up. Otherwise, just be playful, whatever feels good to you. Last breath here, inhale. And then exhale. Come into a square lunge, which means the ankles underneath the knees, left knee's underneath that left hip. Inhale, the arms up. And as you exhale, make a loose fist, and we're just gonna make shoulder rolls right here. What you wanna do is to focus on what's happening in the shoulder blades in the back, squeezing. And if that's too much anatomy for you, just feel good. The shoulders feel good, loosening up what feels tight. Send some positive energy that way. And you'll notice the chest will just open. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. 1, 2, last 3. And then slowly plant your hands once again. Come into a downward facing dog. Revisit that letter A shape with the hands at least as wide as your shoulders and the feet at least as wide as your hips, or even wider. Inhale here. With the smile, exhale. Bottom of exhale, step the left foot between the palms. Find your warrior 3. So your hands can be right in front of you or on the mat. Right foot is right behind the right hip. Turn the toes towards the mat. If you wish to do a twist out of this, leave your right hand on the floor or leave it on the block, and then twist the body towards the left. Keep a softness in that left knee, the standing leg. And then slowly release from this. Plant the right foot behind you. Plant the right knee. Come into your half splits with or without blocks. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Allow some positive energy. Exhale, find your fold. Breathe it through. You can stay right here or make a twist out of this. So right hand can stay where it is. Left thumb can be in your left hip crease, and turn your body towards the left. If you feel an actual expansion, inhale, lift your left arm up. You can still be joyful while finding your balance and your focus. Inhale right here. And then exhale. Slowly come down. Find your square lunge, your 90-90 lunge. Inhale the arms up. And this time make a loose fist with your hands. As you exhale, we're actually just going to squeeze the shoulder blades together and then cross the arms in front. Right arm over left arm over right. Feel loosey-goosey. Feel goofy. Who cares if you feel like you're being a goofball today? It doesn't matter. Whatever gives you joy. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly come into your downward facing dog once again. Breathing in. With joy, breathe it out. Walk your feet at least as wide as the mat. Walk your hands towards your feet. Turn the toes out and come into a squat. If you find that your heels are not quite touching the mat, then you can definitely stay here a little bit hovered. We're not going to stay here for long. Find your squat. Arms and elbows inside the legs, pressing out, but the legs are pressing in, so you feel that tension. Chest forward. We're going to do this thing which I call walking squats. It's one of my favorites. So lean towards your left, walk your right foot out to the front, and we're just going to alternate. You can heel toe or toe heel. Hands can be on the ground, or hands can be at heart center, whatever feels good to you. Breathe. Once you get to the top of the mat, guess what we're doing? We're making our way back. Turn it. Turn it. Like I said, hands can plant, but if you're playful and you're curious and you don't care what happens, by all means, keep the hands floating. Nice job, everyone. I think I have 1 more. Nice job. Hands down. Lift the hips up on an exhale. Soften at the knees. Hands and the shins around the thighs. Inhale, halfway lift. Keep the bend in your knees. Inhale all the way up. Hands to heart center. And we're going to do this thing called walking skips. So I want you to cross your left arm once your right leg is lifted. And we're just going to alternate. Just up and down the mat. A little bit of plyo. Let me set my blocks aside. Skip, skip. Make our way back. Cross the arms. Now engage your core. Try not to hold the breath. Walk in front. Walking skips. Who cares, right? Walk back. Skip back. 1 more time. Just front and back of the mat. Peeling outside. Usual yoga practice. Yoga asana. Skip for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale up. And then exhale. Find your fold. Inhale, walk into a plank pose. Just drop the knees. And then get into a closed knee child's pose. Knees a little towards each other. Hips towards your heels. Drop your forehead down. Hands reach towards the feet. And just sway left and right. Feel that energy you just built. Let that radiate across the body, all over. Then plant your hands underneath your shoulders. Slowly lift your torso up. Any way you can. Please get down on your backs and just bend the legs, knees are towards the sky. There you go. Lift the arms up overhead. You can just relax the elbows. Feet are about as wide as the mat. And start to do these windshield wipers. Feel the body just expand. Like not only does it feel softer, it also feels stronger and more capable of sort of spreading the good word and the positive energy. And kind of let your body and your mind and your heart be that source of positivity for other people. And come to center. Right ankle underneath your right knee. Let's do a figure 4 stretch here. Left ankle on top of your right thigh, opening the knee away from the chest. Lift your right foot away from the mat. And interlace your fingers, shins, or the hamstrings. Sway the body left and right, or the lower body rather. Get to your happy place. Like I said, if you're not quite in the joyful state, in the joyful place when you took this class, try to remember the last time you were there and bring yourself back and convince yourself you can get to that place again. Next time you rock to the right, keep the figure 4 shape, but place the left foot down, roll onto your right side. You can lengthen your right arm, rest your head on it. Left hand can push the left thigh away from the chest. Beautiful. Slowly rock to your back. Release the figure 4. Left ankle underneath that left knee. Right ankle on top of the left thigh. Inhale. And then exhale. Lift the left foot. Find a nice deep stretch right here. Breathing in through the nose. All the positive vibes. And as you exhale, send it to people you love and the people who need it. Rock left and right. Keep the lightness in your face and keep the lightheartedness as well, even though we're approaching the end of class. The next time you rock to the left side, place your right foot down. Be on the left side of your body. You can lengthen the left arm out. Rest. Right hand can be on your right thigh, pushing the thigh away from the chest. Feel that space. Inhale. And exhale. Close the eyes. Feel this expansion. Feel the stretch. Take a big inhale. And exhale. And then slowly come to center. Send the knees towards the chest. Just have a little bit of rock left and right. Crossing at the ankles. Rock front and back. Again, it's okay to be a goofball. 2 more rocks. Last 2. And then last one. Crossing at the ankles or the shins. Coming towards the end of practice. Hands to heart center. Thumbs touching your chest. Bow down towards your hands. We're going to end class the way we started, and it's with a smile. 2 corners of the mouth are the most important muscles to engage in this series. Close the eyes. Be thankful, be grateful. And as you exhale, take a deeper bow into yourselves and think of somebody who needs this joyous practice and this joyful energy, and please radiate that all the way to them. Thank you so much for sharing your practice today. I really do hope you guys feel better towards the end of class than you did at the start. Please check out my other classes in the same series or my other classes in the website. I have a lot of other choices as well. I hope to see you there. For now, namaste, 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 which means the light in me honors the light in you. Goodbye, take care, until next time.